All right, here we go. This hand looks pretty good, actually. It's a lot of mana, but double removal spell and a Raging Ravine, which gives us something to do with our mana. So never gonna feel too bad about that. Against Tron, huh? Well, this doesn't seem like a great matchup, especially with the hand we did draw as we find more land. Um, okay, well we have the removal spell, which does he have the? Is he gonna have the turn 3 Tron? No, no. Oh, it's Blue Tron. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's like kind of like bolting the bird. All right. Well, this is an interesting turn of events here. I guess we'll go ahead and play this one so we have access to white mana next turn. So we can actually bring to light for Obsidat next turn if we, are given the opportunity, and that will be very good. So I would love for this guy to actually give us that opportunity here. You can usually count on a lot of counter spells out of them, and he's probably debating whether or not to hold one up right now. Blue Tron, definitely an interesting decision. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and pass. So, double Path to Exile. So it's almost certain he has a counter spell if we just try to bring to light. I think I may just activate the Raging Ravine and get in there. This is sort of a it's certainly a non-intuitive play, but when the player, it's possible he just wants to crack the map at the end of the turn, but it's far more likely he has, a Condescend or something like that. So we'll go ahead and get in there with the Raging Ravine and see what happens. I mean, he's not actually going to have Tron on the next turn. We'll make him tap out. The worst thing, if we just bring to light there, he gets to counter it. He gets to go off after that. We've done nothing. We're out our one business spell. I much more like just getting in there. Let's make him react to our Raging Ravine, which will kill him in 4 turns. Now this is an interesting choice. I think it's probably still correct to just do this. I don't know. I mean, given our hand, I think that this play is. Now, what can actually deal with this right here? You can't repeal this. Repeal's non-land, right? He's going to repeal our bird. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's hit him for 5. Okay, we can do this. We can try to replay the bird. Now he might have. Oh, he did not have the counter. Interesting. He actually F6 there because that makes me think maybe he doesn't have a counter spell. Interesting decision for sure. Because he had F6, so there was no delay with him like thinking about whether he's going to counter the birds, which makes me think maybe he's not. Doesn't actually. He's not sitting on Condescend. I really don't know. That's not how I expected things to play out there. I mean, he repealed the bird. He's just looking for some business spells. But depending on what those are, the double Path to Exile plus Raging Ravine may just be enough to steal the game. Next hit puts him at 5. Virtual 2 from the Bolt. He's going to tap out here for a Treasure Mage. That's fine. This probably goes and gets Wormcoil. I hope it's a Wormcoil. I'd be more scared if it was a Mindslaver or something. Although he would not have. Oh, it's Sundering. Oh my gosh. Sundering Titan. Well, I'm not sure if there's ever been a deck in the history of Magic that is better positioned for Sundering Titan to beat up on it than our deck. So he goes Forest, Swamp, Plains, Island. The good news is we get to resolve a Bring to Light here and get an Obsidat. Alright, blue, red, white, black, green, Bring to Light. I think we want, so we can get the Thundermaw, hit him down to 6. Still have the Raging Ravine after that, though I don't think we're actually getting a chance to activate the Raging. I think we get Obsidat. We could get Lingering. I think I'm gonna get Obsidian, and then we'll have the bird, so we'll still be able to path the Sundering Titan and get in there with this next turn. And the good news with this is, we may be able to get a win here without ever actually activating, with ever actually getting another attack in. So, because this is 6, so it's 3 turns of this to kill him. So I don't know. This has been a very weird game, but we may be able to steal it. 1, 2, 3. So this gets Tron, and he can Sundering Titan us, which is a giant blowout, of course. Yep, 4 lands down. Is that all? It's pretty good, as it were. Might still win, though. Oh, I think he just killed himself by doing that. So we get to bolt him down to 6. Oh, it's so close. No. Yeah, because we'll have the trigger. Yeah, he's just dead. Now he has to hit one of his own lands. Wow, what a weird game. Not that I'm complaining. Put him to 2. And bolt him dead. Okay. That was a crazy little game. We actually stole that Raging Ravine play. The way it played out, he may have actually just had the repeals and not actual counterspells, but it's still very good. Thoughtseizes, Stony Silence. All right, what do we board out here? I have no idea what to board out in this matchup. Maybe a Blade Splicer? I mean, maybe, honestly, the Bolt sort of... Oh, I mean, Bolt was a big reason why we won that game, but maybe a Courser, the other Blade Splicer, I guess. I honestly have no idea what the correct sideboarding options here are, but we'll see how this rolls. I'd rather, the Blade Splicer is great in that mid-range game, but we just need Haymakers here. I guess this is a hand. We get a Thoughtseize on turn 1. We have removal. We don't have a clock. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to need to... I guess we're going to want to get Godless Shrine with this. Pay 2 life, Thoughtseize. Gross. Okay. Well, he naturally has 2 pieces of Tron. He has no blue mana. He has an Oblivion. So, his hand needs... I mean, our hand doesn't do much right now. His hand needs a lot of help. I'm trying to figure out if we're just supposed to take the Remand or the Condescend, or the... I think I'm going to take the O-Stone. Yeah. I think we just need him to not draw blue mana for 2 turns so we can get clocks down, and then if he doesn't have O-Stone, he can't, those counterspells don't do anything, or having a bunch of mana doesn't do anything. And the Mindslaver is certainly not, I mean, the Mindslaver will be good, of course, but I think our best shot is him just not drawing the 3rd piece of Tron naturally, or not drawing the islands. So we get to kill ourselves very quickly here, down to 13 of our own doing, but get our Cobra. Okay. Plan is working so far. We don't have a lot of ways to kill him right now. We have a very slow clock. I can fetch at the end of his turn to play the Restoration Angel. I mean, I guess we hit him for 5, then 5 more, then 5. So he still doesn't have blue mana. This is good for us. Can I just fetch the forest? That's the question. I don't think so. I think I need to get red. We have to get red mana. We don't need more green. We don't need more white. I think it's we don't necessarily need more blue. Again, I sort of wish I could get Blood Crypt here. I think I'm gonna get the Sacred Foundry. Because we do have 2 white spells in our hand. Not too worried about my own life here. I don't think we're gonna end up in a racing situation. There, you get the angel out here. Alright, not exactly what we want. However, our opponent is he's still sort of at the mercy of drawing a blue spell. We do get an attack, down to 13. 2 more turns of this and the bolt will finish him, but we're sort of playing that his own deck. Oh my gosh, look at that. I think we got there. Yeah, he just, I mean, it worked. I mean, he basically scooped a turn early, right? If he hits blue mana, he can do something. But he is a long way from actually casting anything. Now you see, this is why I took the Oath Zone, because even if he had never hit this blue mana, if he just hit his land drops, on the 5th turn, he can, he goes 4 here, we hit him down to 8, then he plays 5 and he can blow it up, and we're sitting with a bolt, and we can't get him. So there you go, good match.